I think they are both French. This game was very strong. I don't know what to comment on. Both players played very, very well. Well, so far it's just Joseki, 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 of course. No problem. This move is, of course, very big. It's important to extend from that shape. If white plays here, then white has a continuation. And also it's important to approach a fourth line stone. So understandable move. White answered. Correct. Black continued on the right side. Correct. White continued the Joseki on the bottom. Of course, also correct. No mistakes. This move, not sure if I would play here. It's possible to play immediately on the side, attacking white, because white cannot really play like this because we can cut. But yeah, white can lean on the stones on the left side and get strength. But yeah, it's also all right to play this Kusumi. White pushed. Good move. Also possible to play on the side, but then black plays here. So white tried to get more. Then this answer, I would rather invade on the side. What is the continuation of white? I don't really know. Here, maybe. But black jumped and white then attached. This was very uncomfortable for black because black answers, but black is so over concentrated. Now this stone doesn't have any meaning. It's a doubled move. So what to do? Probably black should answer somehow differently to these moves. For example, black can play here. When white plays here, black can hane. This should be better. Or maybe tenuki now. Or maybe double hane now. Makes a little bit more sense than what was played in the game. Yeah, I think I would play here and then connect. Why not? Then white attached. And black already felt that something is wrong because white soon will get very, very much on the bottom. So now black invaded. But then white can put pressure on black's group. And then the question is, wasn't it better to invade immediately? Then after that jump of white, we should rather not play as that strange attachment. So this was a bit off by black. But on the other hand, we really don't want white to get the next move on the bottom side. So black invaded, white played center. Interesting. I think I would connect. But all right, like if we play like this, then later black gets even more. So why would we give black even more? But black felt the move is needed on the right side. I think that we should rather play on the bottom, that this is more urgent, especially that we can still aim at attacking white's group. And even if white plays here, we can easily live. So now the game becomes good for white, I think. But black fights very well. This move was maybe a bit slow, but like this, maybe black can create a base. So of course, it's all right. We get a lot of points. Black jumps out. White plays very calm. Yes, makes sense. If we play like this, then black gets this and that. So why would we give black such a good chance? Now black ignored. I would keep jumping because after this move, white can play from the top. Yes, this is the correct move. Black played center exchanges and then needs to somehow run out. And white decided that the profit was already made by these moves, which is true. Now these moves limit black's potential on the top side quite much. And now white goes for another fight. Play here. Black goes here, and let's see what happened in the game. White cut, here, jump, but then black cut, and nothing worked. Black only got stronger, got more points than black initially had, and the white's Ponuki has no value because it's right next to white's living group. What went wrong? At this point, white has another chance, another possibility. White could play here. If black connects, it's of course very good. Black connected with an empty triangle, and we built a fit group, healthy group, and this group is still in trouble. Black needs to play like this. Yeah. Very good. And what if black plays like black did in the game? Well, this wouldn't be too good for white, but white can play Keima. So in the game, it was not played because white thought that black might be able to capture that group of white, probably with this move, right? Right. But if we didn't make the exchange, then this move doesn't kill white, and black still needs to add that move. So white lived comfortably, destroyed all black's side, and keeps center to play on the top. So this was unfortunate. I understand that this move might be out of radar. It's not easy to think of. But if we count a variation and see that this doesn't work well, then this should be an idea. To start with this one. And if black goes for everything like this, then I also believe that first of all, we can cut black here. But if it is not possible, then we might also have a chance to, I don't know, maybe make life. So good to not make that exchange. This exchange limits our choices. In the game, it went like this. And then white continues, very annoying move, securing white's shape and putting pressure on black. Well played. Yeah, wait. All right. Then white plays on the top, very natural, yes. There was that hole, black answers a bit too calmly. Black is not ahead, even though black gained something on the on the right side, but black still should play strong moves, I believe. And even if white pulls out that stone, it's not a big deal. We get more by destroying white's potential on the top side than by taking those few points. Now white captures our stone and the game becomes difficult for black. Yeah, this move I didn't understand. Probably black wanted to make this one center, the descent, but it's possible to do it without losing anything. So I don't understand. And also after playing this, why don't we play from here? Then indeed we make it center. But in the game, white ignored it because decided that the center is more important, which is maybe true, difficult to say. This is also big, of course. Black answered. Well, why play here? I understand. Maybe black is afraid that the group might get cut off, the group of black in the center. Well, so now black played this one, which is very fragrant move, as they say it in Chinese, 很有味道. It has a lot of fragrance. It has a good aji. It's a more common phrase. Difficult for white to answer. It hits weak points of white's two shapes at the same time and destroys white's potential in the center. White answers in a very powerful manner as well. Black goes from here. I think I would rather play around here and not be afraid of what happens with those stones. They are not very important. They are anyway strong. And like this, I would be afraid that white gets the center, but black afterwards destroyed white's shape with this attachment. Very, very well played. But then white also found an interesting variation. And now if black follows, then white can still give black a lot of headache. Who wins this headache? I think that still black wins it. So black should connect, but black didn't. Well, connect for the group in the center to not be in trouble. Black didn't. Black tried to find a different way, but then black didn't want to accept such a loss in the center. And then it became difficult because the group in the center got cut off. Very, very all complicated. Then white had the right to enter the left side. But all in all, white had an advantage, and also black had a problem in the center. So if white tries, I don't know, like maybe white can, maybe now not anymore, but it still looked at this point that black still is not completely alive. If white tries to play like this and that, I don't know. Black needs to find good moves. Maybe like this. All right, black lived, but white maintained the advantage and the game should finish like this. But then black played elsewhere and white got a chance to cut off the big group and just finish the game by killing it. But white decided to be merciful and instead of cutting it off, played here because he knew that he is anyway ahead, I guess. So then black resigned instead of connecting. Black resigned. So that's it about this game, and we will move to the next one. We still stay in group B, still stay with English language, and I will be back in 3 minutes.